Hi, I'm Chuck Dorsett for Weaver Leathercraft, and we're going to take a minute to look at some tracing film because this is an immensely helpful material in our shop. Primary job here is to transfer an image, and it makes it very easy. Say I've got a drawing, something I've done, clip art, line art, something from a magazine, actually anything you see. I can take my film, lay it in over that design or impression, and trace it. Easy enough, pencil works best. So now I've got that impression. I can lay that in over my wet leather and trace it in. Now, it's a plastic material, so water's not going to be an issue. Trace that in, lift it up, and I've got a perfect transfer of design. Makes it very easy. Now, here's a cool little side note. Say I want to do an opposing impression where I've got a left and a right, but I only have a left or a right, in this case a feather. What I can do is lay in my tracing paper, trace it, flip my paper, trace it again. And as long as I've got a good center line, that is going to be a beautifully symmetrical mirror image of the design. It's going to be gorgeous and very easy to do. Now also too, we're thinking carving or stamping. Well, not necessarily, because I can use tracing film as a pattern. Now it's not great pattern material, it's a little thin, but in all honesty, I use it on a lot of patterns because say I'm making a border or I need to mark for borders or pouches or panels. Easily done. I can make all my measurements. If I make a mistake, easily erased. This is a great material, highly useful in our shop. Our tracing film is sold by the yard with a 33-inch width. That's almost 9 square feet. But here's the great part. If I use that more for the elements in my design, as opposed to the panel or the pattern size, then that 9 square feet is going to go a long way, and it's very affordable. Now, pen doesn't seem to be the best way to draw here. First off, I can't erase. But secondly, it takes time to dry, so it really becomes a mess. A Sharpie, not bad, but my lines, even with a fine point, seem to be a little too wide. A pencil, the perfect way to go, and I can always erase this if I have a mistake. Now, I've taken my drawing of a feather from a drawing I did, traced that with the film. Now I'm going to lay that down on my wet leather and trace this. And my last line, very nice. Never hesitate to use your tools. I'm not confident making that smooth, even curve, but the tool looks great every time. And notice too how very visible my pattern is. That is ready to bevel. This is a great material, inexpensive, highly durable, with all manner of uses in our shop.